We're good.
You're good with Pelt?
Yep, we're good.
I guess in terms of your position, you still have the Mike linebacker battle with Brant and Chase. How's that going?
It's going good. It's competitive. They're treating every rep like it was gold, but it's competitive, and that's what you want because that makes them both better.
Is there something in particular that you are looking for from one of them? Is there do you want a thumper? Is there something in particular you're looking?
Production. I want just consistent production, and that's how we grade it, and they've been about the same. So it's been good. It's been competitive, and like I said, that makes both of them better, which in turn makes everybody better.
A lot of competition on the defensive line. You seen any separation there?
No, kind of where we are there too. One day it's this guy, the next day it's this guy, the next day it's the other guy. So we just got to keep grinding, because right now, as part of where you make your football team, we're kind of in the grind of camp right now. So you want guys that are going to fight through the grind and go to war with guys that are going to fight through the grind. So that's kind of where we are.
What percentage roughly were you in the 4.25 and as opposed to 4.30 last year?
Probably the neighborhood of 80%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see more than the year before, if I'm served.
Yeah, it is, because we were seeing more one-back personnel.
Right.
But we play a couple teams this year that have more 12 and 21 personnel categories, so we'll probably play more 4-3 to that, so we can have linebackers on the field. But the thing about that, though, what teams are doing with it, they've got those tight ends that can be flex guys, right, and it can be on the line tight ends. So they could be in 12 personnel, but you could be getting 10 personnel formations,
right,
so with no tight end attached anywhere. So it's we'll see how it goes, but that's kind of the thought, and then you see what the mindset is as far as what they're trying to do and how they're trying to attack you with all the tight ends.
Right. To that end, how is Chase doing in that spot for one of the spots in the 4.3?
Good. He and Brantley are battling for that. That's the same spot in the 4.3 as it is in the 4.25 in our nickel package. So they're both rotating reps right there. And one day it's Brant, the next day it's Chase, and so it's a good battle.
In terms of the nickel position, Lawrence has kind of held that down for the last couple of years, and he's getting work at strong safety as well. Who else is in that mix at that nickel?
Jalen Johnson is getting reps there, and he's improved. He's playing physical. He's understanding concepts, and he's improved. So that to provide some depth there and to compete with Lawrence, so that's getting better.
He may give you a more favorable tight end matchup if you put him in as well because of the height.
Because of the height, yeah.
Yes, in other words, you like his size at that position.
Yeah, his range. He's got some length. So we like that.
When you have 4 new starters in the secondary, do you have to make any adjustments in camp or in the spring to what you're trying to teach or the packages that you put in?
Yes, you do. You have to, because back there you got to have confidence and you got to know exactly what to do, because when you make mistakes back there, it costs you touchdowns. So yeah, you do, but at the same time you have to force feed them and keep the installation going. That's the beautiful thing. I heard you guys asking Pelt about this schedule. This schedule is wonderful because it gives us so much more meeting time, walkthrough time, video time. It's a wonderful schedule as far as teaching and the time to do that, to not just prepare to play our offense, but to prepare for the season as well.
So how much of what you want to put in have you been able to put in with the young guys in the secondary up to this point?
Pretty much we've put in everything we wanted to up to this point, yeah. And then you also when the practice schedule's set, as far as like today's a red zone day, then you put your red zone calls in there, or today's a coming off the goal line situation. So all those calls, we marry that up to the situation, and then check that thing off the checklist, the situational checklist that we use to make sure that we've touched on everything.
And how satisfied are you with how they're executing those things?
Day to day, yesterday was a better day. Today wasn't as good.
Okay.
But like I said, fighting through the grind of camp, that's what makes you. That's when you establish your identity and what you're about.
Are your safeties into the playbook enough where they're getting guys lined up where you want them to line up?
Yeah, they are. And it's improved. from where the same group was last year. So, because I think last year, you know, AJ and Corey, AJ was just running around trying to find, you know, see ball, hit ball, but he's in a different role this year. You know, he had Jamal and Demond last year to help him do that, and his role's different this year. So he's working at that, and he's improving at that.
Can you talk a little bit about, I know Lewis has been banged up, but how that competition is with him and Curry at that Sam?
Yeah, Terrell was playing really well, and is, you know, bouncing back now. And David gives you everything he's got every day. You know, he's a worker, he's a grinder. He loves football, loves to study football. So he's going to do nothing but keep getting better as well. So just got to keep working, making the transition from defensive back to linebacker and all the things that go along with that.
I imagine the two of them are probably two of your faster linebackers. That gives you a little more flex with matching up in odd personnel if you are in a 4-3.
Yeah, well, you know, you've got to have some calls that you're taking every week that, hey, we're going to play this. We can play this no matter what comes out, no matter what personnel group and what formation, and you got to have that. And so, yeah, that certainly helps.
Anything else for Coach Ruth?